Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you. So welcome to our maths classes for foundation, entrance examinations, Navodaya examination. And today's our topic is about decimal numbers and fundamental operations. So what is the meaning of fundamental operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of decimal numbers. See, what is the meaning of decimal is, see here 0, here 1. So from here to here, 1. Now, if you divide it into two parts, so each one is 1 by 2. If you divide it into four parts, now each one is 1 by 4. Like that, now you divide it into 10 parts. So 1 by 10, that is 0.1. So each one is 0.1. This point is called decimal. So when 1 divided into 10, 1/10, that is called first decimal. When same thing, if it is divided into 100 parts, that is 0.01. That is 1/100th. So that is second decimal place. So this way, if you consider like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now between 4 and 5, you can get 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4. Now, if you consider this is 4, this is 4.1. Again, you can divide into parts 4.11, 4.12, 4.13, 4.14, 4.15, like that. So such numbers are called decimal numbers. Now when you consider 1, 2, 7, 5 one number, this is called ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and thousands place, so on. Same way, if there is a number with decimal 2, 3, 0, 5, anything, this is ones place. Now this is 1/10ths place. This is 1/100ths. This is hundreds place. This is thousands. This is 1,000s. This is 10,000. This is 1/10,000ths. So like that, when you divide a number with base numbers, what is the meaning of base numbers? 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, so on. So like that, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, so on. Suppose let us consider 24, one number. Now when you divide 24 with 10, then it will become 2.4. So 1 after 1. So 10 means 1 decimal place will come. Same 24 if you divide with 100. So 1, 2. So 0.24. So after decimal 2, digits will be there. Same 24 divided by 1000 means 0.024. Here three zeros, 1, 2. One more is not there means you have to keep 0. So that 0.024. Now same 24 divided by 10,000. So you keep zeros left side so that value does not change. Now four zeros are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0.0024. Same way you can convert every decimal number into fraction. Like 1.2 is there. Now 1.2 means decimal is there. After decimal, one place is there. So 10. Suppose 1.25 is there. So you can write it as 125 divided by 2 zeros means 100. So you can convert fraction into decimal, decimal into fraction. Now same way, if you know division method, like suppose 25 by 3 is there. Then 25 and you are dividing with 3. So 3 8s are 24. Now remaining 1. Now you cannot divide 1 with 3. So then you have to keep the decimal place so that here 0 will come. So that 3 3s are 9. So now remaining 1. So already one decimal there means you can keep 1 0. So 3 3s are 9, so on. Like that, if you take division, so the fraction you can convert into decimal. So like that, every fraction you can convert it into decimal. For example, let us consider 1 by 4. Now you have to divide 1 with 4. So you cannot divide 1 with 4. So it is small number. So first itself you have to keep decimal so that 0 will come. Then 4 twos are 8. Then remaining 2. So when decimal is there, you can add 1 0. Then 4 fives are 20. Now, so 1 by 4 is a fraction that is equal to 0.25. So now you can convert every such fraction into decimal. Let us consider now such decimal numbers addition. Suppose 23.75 plus 1.425. When you want to add or subtract decimal numbers, what you have to do is after decimal, both should have same number of digits. Here 3 are there, here only 2 are there. So if there is a less, then you just keep it 0 so that it remains same. Now you have to write the numbers one below the other such that their decimal points should coincide. So don't write like this. So 23.75. So 1.425. So you cannot add like this. So the decimal points should coincide. So before decimal, 1 is there. Now you can add just like numbers only. So like 23,750 plus 1,425. How you will add? Same way you have to add. But after adding like 5, 7, 11, so 1 carry 5, 2. So here decimal is there after 3 digits. So 1, 2, 3. So here decimal. So answer will become 25.175. So when you want to add or subtract decimal numbers, the very first point is you check after decimal both numbers are having same number of digits. If there is a less number, then you just add zeros. For example, let me tell you one more example with subtraction. So with subtraction, suppose you consider one number is 125.75 minus 64.257. Now here 3 are there, here 2 are there. So first you keep 0. Then you write it first number 120.5750. Then second number decimal should coincide. So 257. Then this side 64. So the decimal should coincide. So decimal is there. After decimal, 3 digits are there. Now it is like you are subtracting 1,25,750 and 64,257. So if you subtract, then 3, then 9, then 4, then 1, then 6. So that's 61493. After 3 places decimal. So 61.493. So this way you have to understand addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Now same way, if you consider multiplication and division, see here 3.4 into 1.2. So you just multiply 34 into 12 as it is. So 8, 4, 36, 40. After multiplying like same like numbers, check how many decimal places are there. Here 1, here 1. So 2. So 4.08. Suppose 1.25 into 0.04 is there. Now you have to multiply. Now you multiply 125 with 4. So you will get the answer 500. Now here 2 decimal places, here 2 decimal places. So 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 1 more. So 0 point. So the answer is 0.0500 or 0.05 you can write. So this way you can multiply decimal numbers same like normal numbers only. After multiplying, you have to keep the decimal point properly. Now here the next one more example I'll tell you. 7.2 into 0.15. Now it is just like 72 into 15. So 30, 105, so 108. That means now the answer is not 1080. You have to check decimal places. Here 1 decimal place, here 2 decimal places. So total 3. That means 1.080 is the answer. This way you have to do decimals multiplication. Division you have to do it in this way. 3.2 by 0.04 is there. So how to divide is, see this is equal to, you can write it as 3.2 means you write it 32 and 4. Now here numerator 1 decimal place is there. So in the denominator you take 10. And denominator 2 decimal places are there. So in numerator you have to take 100. Suppose 1.414 by 0.7. Then it is like 1414 by 7. Now denominator 1 decimal means numerator into 10. Numerator 3 decimal places means denominator 3 zeros, 1000. Then you should do the division like you learned previous chapter. So this is the way you need to solve the questions related to decimals, decimal number and addition of decimal number, subtraction, multiplication and division of decimal numbers. So practice more so that you will understand. So do and ask your teacher to understand the more examples and get clarifications. Then try to practice the assignment questions. So that's all about today's class. Decimals will continue tomorrow. Thank you.